Good evening, everybody. Light is a little bright. Hello, my name's Gary. We are going to be playing some jazz tonight. And if you need to pick up sheet music or get a membership to the website or find out what was really going on around here, go to jollyrogerukulele.com space paste shift link enter edit settings, open in a new window, update and update. Okay, so that should get everybody to cruise on in here, and let me view the pages here. Scroll down, and click on this. Make sure it's opening up in the right spot. It is. And while everybody gets loaded in, let me go put it on Twitter real quick. https://jollyrogerukulele.com, and I paste this. Let's see. Open. All right. Tweet. All right. So that is up and running on the website and on Twitter. And let's see. Close that out. And Michael is already in this evening. Hello, Michael. And Kari made it in. Yo, Kari. Have any of you, as you're logging in, you're able to just come and log in, right? I have one student who says, this thing is making me log in even though I don't want to log in. And I'm hoping that that's an isolated incident. Hopefully you guys are able to just click your way in and there's nothing super weird going on. I'm hoping to heck that that's the situation anyway. There is, what should I say? For me, it's important that this is easy for you. And I believe, I don't have any control over YouTube's login situation, but it shouldn't be asking you for that, to be honest. What is today? May 3rd. So let me know if you have had any weird things, or if it's just regular, you just go there, click in, and everything's great. So I gotta change the date on that right there, May 3rd. All right. And guys, put in the chat bar what you want to play. I obviously did not get the new stuff posted. And so I don't have a plan for tonight other than let's play everything. We do have 14 songs. We usually get through about 4 which is really 8 on a Monday night. And so let me know. I'd like to get started right away. Michael, Kari is in, Jeanette is in from up in Vancouver, not Vancouver, north of Vancouver, right? British Columbia. Rita is in from Illinois. Vic is in from Eugene. Good, sounding good. Sandy in from Michigan. Linda in from, she's a local. Evelyn in, sounding good. I'm looking forward. Every Monday night. Isn't it fun? It's just fun to know we're gonna play some hard stuff. Linda's local. Good to see you. Valerie in from Chicago. Raining up in Chicago. I had a few weeks ago. Google should not. You guys do not need to pay Google. You do not need to pay Google, and so. That's my concern, is I want to make sure you guys are not if it's asking you something goofy's going on. Elizabeth, hey there. I just go to YouTube. That's what you're supposed to be able to do. Straight from my channel. That's exactly all right. Thanks, Christy. That's what you were supposed to be doing. Worked just fine. Okay. Yeah, if you I pay for YouTube. I pay the little fee, there's $12 a month or something, and then you can watch as much YouTube as you want without any ads. And frankly, when I forget to log in, it's like, oh my gosh, they run a lot of ads. But you're not supposed to be required to do that. So that's important to me that you guys know that we do this way because it's free. Good evening. I've been coming in. Oh, you've been in New Mexico. Oh, good. Well, hey, Barb. There's Red. I have to sign into YouTube on the laptop, but not on the iPhone. Okay, interesting. By the way, this is the sound for Red today. If you can't tell, that's breaking glass. Jazz it up, Laurel says. Janice in from Australia. Hi, Mary and Mary. Oh, Mary's there tonight. Good. Hi, hey, Mary. Linda's in from Vancouver. Barbara, all of me. All right, let's just start at the top of the list, you guys. We'll just start at the top, all of me, and go down. So grab your all of me if you don't. What am I saying? If you don't mind, you're here because you don't mind. Let's just start with all of me, and we'll work our way down. How about that? Some good stuff. Oh, Beyond the Seas up there. Yeah. Okay. So Kay does sign into hers. Hey, Caleb, welcome in, bud. Good to see you, my man. Deb in from the. I know we've had rain all day here in Denver. All right, so looks like most of you guys are just logging in just fine, and so I think the one person that I have that's fighting it a little bit is going to just have to contact YouTube because you're really, really, really not supposed to have to pay to do this. So, hey, Pauline, welcome in. All of me, you guys. Grab your ukulele version of it. And I do apologize. I do have more coming. Just time ran out. So just be patient with me, guys. I do have more coming, and it's not as if we are running short, though, right? We have a lot of music right now. All right, all of me. And of course, on Monday nights, I try to not talk that much. This is me not talking very much. And mostly we just play, right? And so theoretically, during the week when you're having time, you're sitting down with your instrument and your sheet music and seeing what you can do with these pieces of music. Hopefully, you're getting to the point where you're playing them faster and better and with more passion and drama than I play them. My job is to sort of play them at a consistent pace. Let's see how I do. All right, Vic wants to hear Misty tonight. Let's see if we can squeeze it in from the top. All of me on ukulele, baritone cell in best you can. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. Sorry. think I might have rushed the whole notes there just a tiny bit at the end. Probably okay if you're playing solo and you see a bunch of whole notes coming up. It's probably okay to rush them a little bit, but when we're working in ensemble, I don't like that. I like for us to play more or less in proper tempo. And as you have probably no doubt figured out over time, my idea of proper tempo and a metronome's idea of proper tempo are not necessarily the same thing. Let's see. Banjo, Linda made it in. Still hot out there, 84 in Northern California. NoCal and SoCal are getting roasted right now. All right, let's grab the same song, B baritone. Starting to come together. This one was a restring on a new instrument last week. It was being a bit of a brat. Starting to come around. All of me baritone. Let's see. Tara made it in. Hey Terry, running late. Glad you're here. And Barbara is down. She says, you know what? That's a good song. As I was playing through this, I'm actually amazed at how delightful it plays. It really does have a really good, just overall feeling on the fretboard. A couple of moments that are a little bit on the challenging side, but overall it really, really works. And so hopefully you're having fun playing this one. Let's play the baritone version. Ukulele players, most of these chords are probably ones in your wheelhouse. You might have to look up a couple of them, but for the most part, you should know most of these, or at least something pretty close that'll work. Good evening, Maine. 1, 2, ready, play. There we go. The other thing to mention, if YouTube asks you for a password, start canceling. Cancel out, and theoretically you should be able to just come straight in. Yeah, I think I don't know, there's no reason for them to be asking for you. It's really bugging me, you can tell. Isn't that pretty? Okay, all of me, beautiful. Vic requested Misty, so let's go down and grab Misty. I think All of Me is a great warm up for jazz, right? It's jazzy enough without being ridiculous. Let's grab the baritone version of Misty. Play through that one real quick. Now these chords are of course a whole lot more entertaining on many levels than that one. So this one's going to feel a whole lot more jazzy. A lot harder for ukulele players to play the accompaniment on here. So again, be thinking E flat, B flat, A flat, D flat, C minor, F minor, all of that junk that comes after it. As an accompaniment person, you can add to the overall effect of the song by looking those chords up and trying to find something that comes pretty close to that. And it's always, when you get into jazz chording on ukulele, it's a lot of times, you're talking about either really awkward fingering or sometimes just dropping notes because you just, it's just too hard to play, which is, you should feel okay with at this point. And but most of the time, just pretty much the basic chords will work as a nice accompaniment. Let the lead person take care of all the weirdness. Now I'm gonna play this week, so I'm probably gonna mess it up pretty good. But the basic idea is play 1 through 8, come back to the top, and then play down, skipping 7 and 8 down to 20, and then come back to the top, play down to the end of 6. And jump to the end. That's going to be a fairly common repeat pattern. Play the top again, go down to the middle, go back to the top, play down to the original bottom, the end of the first page type thing, and then wrap it up. So 3 times on the main idea, and then 1 time on the bridge, and then wrap it up. So that's what we're looking at on this one. Jacqueline, welcome in, listening in down in North Padre Island. How exciting. What a lovely opportunity. All right, let's see if Gary can play this one. All right, this one's okay on the baritone. Let's see how we're doing. Antonio, welcome in. Peace. From the top, nice and slow. Take your time. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 3, 4, 5. Ah, I forgot that was showing up there. 11, 12, 12. Take your time. That's not right. There it is. Sorry. That was not very close. Let's go to the top. To the end. 3, 4, 5. I'm like, what's that 11 doing at the end? All right, I'm going to make one little change. 4, 4, 4. I'd like to play it one more time. A couple of places I was like, what in the heck's that? It slowed way down. Let's try it one more time on baritone, then we'll play it on ukulele. Okay? From the top, 1, 2, 3. This one. All right. To be perfectly clear, playing in E flat, it ain't coming up very often in your life. And there you have it. Let's play the ukulele version of it. That's beautiful. It's hard to play. All right, ukulele players, game face on. Should be identical. Let's see what a little bit of high G flavoring does for it. You can kind of hear that bass note just sort of ringing through on the baritone. Makes it sound kind of cool. Let's get rid of that and see what it sounds like. From the top, 1, 2, oh, here. Let's actually not fight as much as we need to. 1, 2, 3. Blew it. Let me go to 14, measure 14. Sorry about that. 1, 2, 3, 4. The top. To the end. Isn't that pretty? That's really cool. Much harder to play than the first piece, but I think the tones, if you can get them right and get them clean, it's definitely playable, and I think it's definitely right. I don't see anything on there. The only thing I did change, I'm going to change one bar chord in, if you're interested. And you don't have to, because it sounds fine the way it's written, but I think it sounds a little more accurate. At measure 4, where I have the G flat 9, I'm just pulling that D flat minor 7th all the way through. So instead of playing 6 6 6 6 there, I'm playing 4 4 4 6, just the same as at the beginning of measure 4. I think it sounds a little bit truer, but both of those chords work, and so you decide which one you want to do. So beautiful, right on. Guys, what else would you like to play tonight? I'll give you a second to put up a couple of thoughts, and otherwise, if I don't hear from you here, I'd like to play As Time Goes By. So, well, let's do that, since I have messed up the timing, and you guys are a full minute delayed, it looks like, compared to when I say something versus when it actually shows up. So As Time Goes By, we'll play that next. If there's something else that's on your mind, you're like, hey, I'd like to play that, let's just toss it into the chat bar tonight, and we'll do it, probably. And I know somebody will write Parting Glass. We played that in the daytime classes, and we fell in love with it. And so everybody wants to play a Parting Glass and Water is Wide. Those were the two huge hits of the recent months. Let's play As Time Goes By, and then if there's something else you want to play, toss that in the chat bar. All right. And Rita says, pretty lovely, but pretty tough. And guys, those of you on Monday night, I have been retooling and rethinking in my head about how we're going to handle this, the rest of the spring here, the summer, and into the fall. Debbie and I are meeting on Tuesday, so I'll have a little better clarity on what we're doing for orchestra this fall. It will be a continuation in some manner or shape of these jazz tunes. I know that for sure. And so coming on Monday nights is really, really going to be of value to you throughout the summer, because that will set you up in great shape for the fall. And then probably, I'm pretty sure during the daytimes we're going to be working on lead sheet and personal arrangements, and beginning to understand how to put songs together so you get you to that next higher level of thinking about, oh, I always liked listening to Devo back in 1983. I want to do a Devo song, and there will be a part of your head that thinks that's a good idea, and then there's the arranger side of your head that's like, well, let's go see if there's any melody in that, or if it was all just electronic boop 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 boop, and it'll turn out it's all just boop 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 boop, and then your arranger will say, I think I'd probably be better off with doing something else. But your teenage self will be like, do Devo, do Devo. All right. As Time Goes By. G minor on the ukulele. 3-beat count in, really a 4-beat count in, and then not fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. What is that? 4, 5, 5. Oh, it's that. It's the F sharp minor. The top. an ending. I look up, I see Francis. Need more, much more practice on Misty. Here's the good news, guys. We're going to have plenty of opportunity to work on these songs. As it turns out, I don't know if you figured this out. We're going to play this again on the same instrument. I think I could do better, and probably you're thinking that too. That I could do better. You probably killed it. 100% of the songs on our list, I believe, I'm going to peek through there. He does, pretending to look through it. Will never suck. 100% of the songs we'll work on will never suck. Clear up until the day you're sitting there thinking, well, that's it. I've had it. I'm headed off to heaven. As time goes by, it's still a pretty good song. So you were in there's no deadline, right? You have these songs. These are great arrangements. They work. They're going to make your ukulele sound amazing. So there's just a matter of just logging in the hours on them, right? And being patient with yourself and letting these weird moments when you come up, like I just did. I got up to that 4, 5, 4, 5, 7. I'm like, what in the heck is that? And I look up, I of course overlook the little piece of advice I gave you there in the middle or at the beginning of measure 4, sitting right there. I'm like, what in the heck? I completely overlook at that chord chart. I look up at the upper A minor 7th, which is just blank, and I'm like, that is not helpful. So then I'm very quickly reading through that tablature. And so now my plan is when I come through there this next time, it's just going to be right there for me. But just be patient with yourself. This stuff is incredibly difficult. It's going to be lovely till the day you die. So really let yourself have the time to work on it. And this comes down to 2 things, right? Continuing to show up so that you can test your ability to play against me, which at some point on certain songs you'll get way better than I am. At some point you'll maybe never quite as good as me. But together, that doesn't matter. That's irrelevant. What matters is, are we basically playing together at the same time? Are you adding something to it or taking something away? Are you contributing to our duet in some meaningful way? That's what we're really working on. Because it doesn't matter whether you're a great musician or a terrible musician, as long as you're listening to your partner and trying to do something that makes sense with them. And when you blow it, you blow it and let it go, right? We'd still be on day number 1 if I worried about making mistakes. By the way, I was one last story. today I crossed over. Somebody asked me how many videos I had done, and I checked YouTube. 1,800 since the pandemic started. So this is about 1,803 or 4 or something right now. There's lots and lots of lots and lots of videos sitting on there for you. If you need somebody to play with, just go grab a video, grab whatever sheet music that we're working on that video, and just play, right? And that, I think that part alone will make you better. I think this business of sitting by yourself, gutting it out in a room somewhere, that's for piano players, and that's for people who are wanting to go to conservatory. But for ukulele players, that's not us. We want to be playing with other people, and we certainly have a great opportunity with these songs and all of the videos we've done with all the other songs, just to sit down and play with somebody and just continue to get comfy with making mistakes and moving on through them. All right, let's give it a try. From the top, same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Measure 2. Second ending. I was like, oh, you played that wrong. You played a regular C last time. Played the C7 like it says. That sounds good. I have no changes whatsoever to that piece of music on mine. Let's see. Seriously, I go on. Yeah, right. Fran just wrote, "Hey, I go along sometimes. I feel like I'm not getting anywhere. I'm stuck, and then all of a sudden I have a little bit of a leap, and I'm adding a little bit. Right? There's a leap. Could be a little bit. Could be a lot. I realize you're much better than before, and I think that." We put a little bit, obviously we're always pushing up to that next level, but this business of worrying about how you're playing tonight, that is a waste of your mental energy. What we worry about is, hey, are you playing better than you played 6 months ago? What were we playing? Oh, what was the song we were just on? Oh my God! As time goes by, baritone. We didn't do the baritone part yet, right? God, my brain. Yeah, well, let's do the baritone part as time goes by. Yeah, we're always trying to get better, but you got to be patient, man. You got to really look at this. When you first start, the levels are like boom, 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 and you're amazed at how quickly, in 30 lessons in the foundation series, I take you from not being able to hold the thing and not be able to tune the thing to playing Aloha Oi, Scarborough Fair, Home on the Range. I mean, it's in a matter of a few weeks, and those are huge jumps. And then you get to this level where, man, you gotta log in some pretty serious hours before the D minor seventh really is gonna be. You're gonna own it. There's gonna be a lot of hours before 12, 11, 10, 10. Actually comes out of your instrument in any meaningful way, and so you start working on it at a different level on the challenges you're facing. All right, just one time through on baritone as time goes by. Ukulele players, these are chords you could probably figure out and do just by reading them. Give me 4 beats per measure. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think every single song we should end on a major seventh, don't you? Like, yes, that's the correct ending to all jazz. All right, very nice. Let's see. How are we playing tonight, guys? Everybody with me? You're like, ugh. All right, somebody asked for Harlem. Christine asked for Harlem. Let's go grab Harlem Nocturne. storage, download, ukulele, H, Harlem Nocturne ukulele. Do I not have the baritone version? Hold on. Did I goof up? Harlem Nocturne. Gosh. All right. We did a baritone version, didn't we? Harlem Nocturne. We did. How come I don't have it in my book? All right. It only takes a jiffy to go get it. So let me go grab the baritone version. Grab your ukulele version first. Get yourself warmed up on Harlem Nocturne ukulele version. This will be our swan song tonight. We'll try to do it on baritone and on ukulele. So let me get the baritone version of it. I don't know why it's not in my gadget here. Songs. Turn. Oh, yeah, we do have one. Okay, let's download it over here. Download ukulele H cloud Harlem Nocturne baritone. Download. Okay. All right, now I got them both. Sorry, guys. Harlem Nocturne on the ukulele. And so the hard part here, right, and you're already looking at it, you're looking at 15 and 16 going, 15, 16, and 17, probably unplayable without being memorized, I think. I will be perfectly straight with you. There's no way I'm going to pull it off, probably no way you're going to pull it off, probably no way to be pulled off without saying, look at that mess in the standard notation alone should tell you, oh, flat, sharp, natural. Oh, that's not going to go well. So 15 and 16, to pull this song off, you're probably going to have to memorize that little bit right there. And when we're talking about memorizing a song, you guys know we don't memorize a song. We memorize pieces of the song that are super hard. So when we get to that point, we can just take our eyes off the paper, look down, do whatever needs to happen over here, and then look back at the paper. That's how we memorize songs. It turns out that when you take the hard parts, the parts you're messing up on, just commit that little section of memory, then all of a sudden you're like, oh, well, I got that part memorized. I better have the part right before that memorized and then run a little part right after that memorized. And pretty soon you have the whole song memorized. But you don't want to take this as this business of, I'm going to memorize the first four measures by playing them 87 times. Well, maybe you can play the first four measures by looking at them right now. So you don't necessarily need to memorize them. But I do think on something like that, when you run into these really challenging sections, your only hope is to just commit them to that. Vic, there is a Harlem, I don't know why I didn't have Harlem Nocturne on baritone, but there is a Harlem Nocturne. I think maybe I must have published it after I published the ukulele one, but there is a version there on the website in the orchestra music, and I'm just going to make sure if I click on it, it opens up. Harlem Nocturne baritone. Yeah, there is a version of Harlem Nocturne baritone on the website, so if you don't have it in your book, there is one. You can just pull it up on your screen tonight, but right now let's do the ukulele version of it. It's supposed to be at 100. As you know, when we're still working on stuff, we play stuff slower. From the top, get your midnight in Harlem on and see how cool you can make it. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, what am I looking at there? 4, 4, 5. Oh, it's the 7th shape. Yeah, sorry. We got it up above there. From that spot, from 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. To the top. To 9, 7, 6, 7, 8, with an 8 on the top. Nope, there it is. 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, 8. 6, 6, 7, 8. Page 2. Threes, 4s, and 5s. Yeah, we'll be coming back to that one in a little while. Let's go back up to measure 9. Measure 9. 6, 7, 8, 8. 6, 7, 8, and then add the 8 on the top. 1, 2, ready, play. Oh, I see what I'm doing wrong. There's no 8 on the top. Oh, that's much easier. And then measure 11. Page 2. I just did measure 16. Now let's go do measure 17 just to see how it lines up. Actually, start at 15. Start at 15. That's a good opportunity for us to double check this. 15 goes into 17. From 15, 1, 2, 3, 4. 19. All right. Who wanted to play that one? That one's way too hard. Yeah, so you that one. I'll try to put some more work into it. I do. It is right. It is playing fine. There's one thing I wanted to fix that I wanted to do different. What did I want to do different? Bum ba ba bum. Oh, well, shoot. I don't know where that was I was going to fix. I was going to change something, and now I have to go back and play it again. Maybe we'll find it on the baritone version. Hey, Kari. Let's see. It's there. I just printed it. Okay, it's there. And Pauline says, Harlem Nocturne was intro music to TV series Mike Hammer. Oh, okay. See there? So, see, people know this song. All right. We don't have time to play the baritone version. Baritone players, will you please play Harlem Nocturne on your own? I promise my heart that way I will study Harlem Nocturne. I know that this thing can work, and I know if we're getting that center section 9 through 18, and that's going to require some focus, and I haven't given it that. So, but it is playing fine. It's just so weird. I don't recognize the shapes very well. There's that. It does. Christine says it does get easier. She's been putting in her time on it. She's like, I want to see if I can play it better than Gary. He probably killed it on there. So nice job, Christine Red. I gotta. There's my opinion of Red's idea. Guys, we still have plenty more coming and plenty more to do. Be playing these as often as you can. Come in each Monday night with a request. If we've played something recently, let's maybe put that on the back burner and focus in on something we haven't played in a while. Beyond the Sea is hard. I guess my Funny Valentine we haven't played in a while. Nature Boy I'd like to play because it's newer, and so come in and be working on, or as you're working on stuff, be thinking about, we probably played that one recently. Let's try something else, and come in with your list of things you want to do. And obviously, hopefully, you're picking one or two of these that you just want to get really solid, and working on that on a if not daily basis, often, right? So hope you guys are doing well. Hope you had a wonderful night. Hope you're playing better than you used to. I'm clearly not, so I got to put some more time in on this stuff. It really does. It really is cool, those sounds that come out of your ukulele when you work on this. So there we go. Fran says, All right, Kay. It was also the same time the Red Rooster Lounge Blues radio show. Nice. See, we're playing stuff that people know about. Thanks, Evelyn. Good to see you. More hard stuff on the way. Don't think this is the end of the suffering. Mame really like Nature Boy. Yeah, Nat King Cole sings it, right? Nat sings everything well. Good. Yeah, they're you've got some good music, guys. Amy, bunch of gluttons for I know but basically if you request anything, it's like, that's a bad choice. That's a hard one to play. So yeah, thank you guys for requesting, those of you that did. And obviously don't be shy, guys, when you come in. You are the top of the line players, right? You're the ones who put in the most time, working the hardest, participate. Don't be shy about asking for stuff. If you've worked this hard to get here and things are and you're going to make some of these songs work, that means that you've got what it takes, right? And so we don't get an opportunity to play at this level very often in ukulele. So Monday nights, I think, are very exciting. So glad you guys are here. Amy is right. We are a bunch of gluttons for punishment. We want to make Monday night tough, right? And on purpose. And as we get closer into well, more toward the end of summer, we'll start having those full orchestra arrangements, which, don't worry, will be much easier to play because you will only be picking one line out of these insano chords to play. Your part might not make any sense by itself, but when we play together, it will make a lot of sense. So just know that when we get to orchestral arrangements and ensemble arrangements, they're much easier to play than this stuff. So, like, if you're playing the melody lines on these, that's what it'll feel like. A little bit easier. All right. Yeah, you're welcome, Pauline. You're welcome, Elizabeth. Michael, good to see you, buddy. Janice, thanks for your great songs as long as we... Yeah. This today went sort of hard, super hard, ridiculous, ridiculous, ridiculous. And so that's, I don't know, that didn't work out so well. And also remember, you guys can mix them up yourselves, right? You don't have to play tough uke on everything. You can absolutely play melody on something, or just strum your chords on a few of them, right? That's actually not that easy on these ones. So, all right, guys, thank you for everything. I will see all of you soon. No meeting next week. Sorry, no meeting next week. I will put that on the site. We'll be goof. It's Mother's Day. We're doing a bunch of stuff, and I won't be able. I will probably be here, but I'm not going to have. No meeting next week. We'll leave it at that, and I will be here, but I don't want to stress out being on time, sort of thing. So I will send out an email to remind you, and I will also get a couple new pieces posted on the site, and we're just going to keep moving forward. I have Mac the Knife coming. I'm very excited about that. A little bit more Frank Sinatra. So thanks, guys. Have a wonderful night. That's the end of it. I've stopped blabbing. Go off and ukify. Go off and play your ukulele. Talk to you guys later. Peace. Mm-hmm.